What's up, Knicks fam? It's your boy here, the random Knicks guy, Brian. And last time I made a weekend review video, we was doing good. We're doing even better now. 6 in a row. Can you believe? That? I gotta. Is this for real? It's been so long since the Knicks have been putting stretches like this together. At first I was like, okay, we get 3, 4 in a row, good. Now we got six in a row. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6. And we're rolling, and we're going into a stretch of key games at home, and hopefully this winning streak can continue for the next couple of games. But let's talk about the games we just had last week. So when I made the last video, Knicks were set to face the Lakers. We played the Lakers on Monday, April 12th. We beat them 111-96. I'm not going to be overly braggadocious about it. They were without AD and LeBron. But if this team wants to make the playoffs, you have to take advantage of that. You can't sit there and take your foot off the gas just because the Lakers don't have their stars. You put your foot on the gas and you put your foot on their neck. Then we went to New Orleans to play the Pelicans on Wednesday. We beat the Pelicans 116-106. Again, Julius Randle again went off for 30-plus points. Then we went and we beat the Tingus and the Dingus. We beat Porzingis in Dallas, that trash city Dallas. That trash-ass player, Porzingis, 117-109. Julius Randle had 44 points. Ain't no Luka Magic. Luka Crychick. That's why I call him Luka Crychick, because all he does is cry. Cry, Luka, cry. Someone breathed at me. I want a foul. Someone breathed at me. Bunch of whiny babies in Dallas. But we took care of business, 117-109. Then we had the Pelicans. We had the Pelicans yesterday. Whoo, boy. I thought the winning streak was over. I legit thought the winning streak was over. But the team pulled it back. They got back into the game. They sent it into OT. And once they sent it into OT, I was like, yeah, we're going to pull this out. Because they're not fighting. They're not going to quit. They're not going to stop fighting. They're going to pull this out. So we won 122-112. Reggie Bullock with the key bucket to send it into overtime, and that is 4 of our 6 wins. You know, we started it off by beating the Grizzlies at home in another OT game, and I think that really set the tone for the Knicks coming into this week. They were like, yeah, we can beat anyone. You just gotta stay focused, keep fighting. We can beat anyone. Then we beat the Raptors. Then the Lakers get, even though, again, the Lakers don't have their stars, you still beating the Lakers. So that's a confidence booster. Beating the Mavericks in decisive fashion is a confidence booster. And you know what? The Knicks are playing with a chip on their shoulder because everybody want to keep disrespecting them. Like, oh, you're going to fall off. They ain't trying to fall off. They're going to show that they belong where they are, that they belong in the playoffs, that they belong in the top 6 of the East, and I think they're going to continue to play with a chip on their shoulder. They got something to prove to the world, and I love it. I love every bit of it. All right, everybody thought this team was trash. It was 22 wins, maybe even less. Everybody's, the Knicks. Yeah, who's laughing now, bitch? Who's laughing now? He who laughs last laughs best. And the Knicks are laughing. We don't got to win the chip. We don't got to win the chip. We just got, if we can make the 4th or 5th seed in the East, we get to laugh at everybody. Everybody. And Knicks fans is all pulling the receipts. We remember. Knicks fans remember like Pepperidge Farm remembers. We remember the jokes and the slights and everything. And everybody want to keep moving to go, but you're not going to win the championship. We don't got to win the championship. We just got to not make the playing tournament and make it to the playoffs above the playing tournament. That's all we gotta do because we was slated to be the worst team in the league and we not. Neener, eat a wiener. So, yeah, let's go. All right. This week we got the Hornets tomorrow. That's a key game. I'm not gonna sleep on the Hornets, even though they don't have LaMelo. They've been playing pretty good without him. They're a dangerous team. The Hawks on Wednesday, we've had the Hawks number this season. We beat them twice in Atlanta. But they made the coaching change from to Nate McMillan. They've been playing better under Nate McMillan. So again, not taking any team for granted. I don't take any team for granted. Then we take on the Raptors on Saturday. Put the nail in the Raptors' coffin. Send them to the lottery. Keep securing our place in the playoff seeding. Then the 26th, we play the Suns. I think that's where the winning streak is more than likely to end. You can't lose to the Hornets, Hawks, or Raptors. But the Suns. But this team is playing so good that there's no game I look at on this schedule and say, like, oh, it's an automatic L. This team can pull it out because they play that scrappy, tough, physical defense, and that keeps them in every game. And so there's no team I look at on the schedule and say, yeah, guaranteed out. I say more than likely a loss, but I can be wrong. And I'd be happy to be wrong if we win against the Suns instead of taking the L. Then we finish the homestand against the Bulls, which has to be a win because, again, we got to keep securing our spot in the standing. So, and then after that, we swing out west. We start with the Rockets and Grizzlies out west. Those two are must wins because then again, you're going to play Denver and Phoenix and the Clippers and the Lakers. That's a tough stretch of games. But then we finish at home against the Spurs, Hornets, and Celtics, and those three games are probably going to be must wins in order to secure our position. So, but right now we loving it. We loving it, man. 6-game win streak. And before I end the video, I just want to touch on RJ Barrett. This kid, man, he impresses the hell out of me. And, he had some bad games. He had a bad game against the Lakers and he had a bad game at New Orleans. But he bounces back at Dallas with 24 points. And he had a good game yesterday against the Pelicans with 18 points. He fouled out, but, And if you go to Basketball Reference and you look at RJ's numbers, he's pretty much scoring upper teens into the 20s, or he's having a bad game. And what that tells me is that he's learning to become more consistent, that on a night-in-and-night basis, he will get you 20-plus points. I look forward to his progression next season more than anything. His shooting keeps going through the roof. He is progressing in all facets of his game. His defense is getting better. This guy is nothing but impressive, and I think we might have won that draft with him. Yeah, Zion this and Zion that, but if Zion don't ever develop, like Zion is a great talent. He'd be a scary talent if he could shoot the ball. He can't shoot the ball for shit. So teams that pack the paint can beat New Orleans because Zion can't stretch the floor. So that's the modern NBA for you. So, but I think we might have the best player in that draft on the note of he's going to put in the work. He is going to put in the work every day, every night, every offseason. He doesn't take a day off. And when he struggles, he bounces back mentally. He doesn't go, well, something must be wrong with me. He doesn't go into long stretches of bad games, 1 or 2 bad games, and he can bounce back and he can play well. He's shooting better. He's coming up clutch in the fourth quarter after everybody say, RJ Barrett ain't clutch. He's like, watch this. So his progression this season has been the biggest joy to watch. And the fact that the team is winning makes it so much sweeter. All right. And then lastly, Julius Randle, his progression also, seeing him, he's been on a tear, 34 in the revenge game against the Lakers, 32 in the revenge game at New Orleans, 44 showing out for the fam and friends in Dallas, and 33 yesterday against New Orleans. He's on a tear, and his shooting numbers are great. He really picked up his game, picked up his intensity, and you got to give the man all the credit in the world. And Julius Randle All-Star conversation has been had. He got it. Now, Julius Randle All-NBA, that's a discussion we're going to have. And if the Knicks keep winning and he keeps up putting 30-plus points on the board, it's going to become a conversation that is going to be a must and it's going to happen. So really happy to see these two guys really just improving all season. All season they keep improving. And it's like, man, I didn't think the season would be like this. It's such a joy to watch. That's why we don't gotta win a chip. We happy because we've got a bright future. A bright future with RJ Barrett and Julius Randle on this team. Anyways, guys, that'll do it for me. This has been the Knicks Weekly. Catch you next week. I'm going to try to do some more videos on some specific topics like Julius Randle and the All-NBA discussion. Talk about the job Tom Thibodeau has done and, the pros and cons of it and, just some other stuff. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll catch you next time. All right? Peace out. Go New York. Go. Let's go Knicks, baby. Let's keep the winning streak going, man. Let's keep it going. Oh, man, I'm loving this. Bye.